Hello and welcome back. It is me again, and today we're discussing the history of the US national debt, and also we're talking just a bit about national debts in general for other countries. Countries around the world, even. Today is attempt number 2 at Mega Satan. Man, last time was so easy. I can't wait for this time to also be really easy, and then get 2 XL floors in a row. Again. Wouldn't that be nice? And we have no need of going fast today. Oh, it's so good. Give me my money. I am become back my money, Edmund. Yes, I am familiar with memes. Memes concerning this game, even. Crazy. I do love that meme, though. It has a special place in my arteries, I would say. I somehow... Oh, give it to me. No! Oh, right, he was invisible. Okay, let's start over real quick. Just briefly. Mentally start over. Let's just ignore that happened. I think that is the wisest thing we can do here. We're all adults. All of us, collectively, are adults. You have to be to watch this video, because this is not a game for children. According to YouTube, anyway. I am doing terrible. Yay, nickel. And now I didn't lose a nickel, technically. Ooh. Oh. Well, I mean, that's free bombs, you know? But... Parasite. Parasite. Oh, so good. Hopefully. Whoa, okay. I have noticed my computer making a lag spike or two recently. I'm not talking about videos past or anything. I'm talking about today specifically. Will this reach? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I'm good at this game. Anyway, yeah, just like within the past, I don't know, 20-30 minutes after I finished recording the last episode, I've noticed some lag spikes on my PC, and I'm not sure why. The only times I've ever experienced anything similar with this, with my moderate to high-end PC that I built myself, I'll have you know, the only time I've ever experienced anything similar to this is when Windows is sneakily updating something without telling me or informing me or anything. I have no autonomy when it comes to Windows, because Windows is a monopoly. And I really like the game Monopoly. But, I don't actually like monopolies. Okay, let's finish this first. Oh, hi. I want enough money to purchase, the boss item, of course, but also getting whatever the gold card is. Oh, well, I can now get the gold card. Huh. Ooh, that's good too. Right here. Bombs are key. Oh. That's problematic, but I don't have a lot of opportunity for health, so we're just gonna fight. And win, obviously. Obviously, there's no question. No question at all. Do not question me at all. Do not. Okay, we're just gonna. This is a hard character, although those were dumb mistakes. We've made. Oh, I need it. I need it. This is such an amazing item for the Tainted Keeper. I need it. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I'm real. Oh, I can't see my health. I am real. I don't know. I've got quite the adrenaline rush right now for some reason. I guess because last time was so, so fast, so intense, that I'm still just kind of riding that high a bit, if I had to say. But wow, okay, these are some amazing floor 1 items, if I do say so myself. Again, this is a hard character, I still do stand by that in all seriousness, because any run with this character can end at almost any moment, since I only have 2 health. It does mean that bosses like Delirium need extra caution, of course, but also those 2 deaths were pretty silly, weren't they? I can't believe that hit him. Wow. I'm so good at this game. And we have a lot of money. Let's get that rainbow cookie. It is so good. It is too good to pass up. And once more, let us hope. Let us pray that we get Mega Seed. I will also be taking this. So nice. This is a good start. A really good start. But it could end in an instant. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna be freezing so many enemies with this build, aren't I? Because when you have quad shot, odds of freezing is apparently pretty high. I just hope I get another lucky penny soon, because I'm greedy like that. Take you out first, let's leave that guy for last. Okay. Yes, fear me. Fear me. The tour. Oh, wow. Maybe I should have used that guy for spawning more enemies to give me money. It's like I'm greedy or something, I don't know. It's like I'm the literal embodiment of, like, greed and capitalism or something. That can't be right. I want both of these. This one is incredibly practical for Rainbow Cookie, but also Seek the Stars is really good. And so all 3 of these are amazing, actually. No. Don't make me choose. I mean, this could save my life. You know? This is good offense. This isn't bad either, if I get enough money, but, you know, money is kind of tight, so I'll go with the offensive option. Okay. Anyway, we're talking about national debt today, finally getting to the topic, because we finally cleared floor 1. Yes, that is generally how I do things here, generally. Nice! And we'll leave that penny for extra health later. Oh. 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 Ah. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Hashi, I'm not that interested in. I will absolutely take the metal plate, though. I'll need to preemptively charge this up each room, I guess. Oh. Oh. Man. Okay, I need chocolate milk now, because this is too much. This is bad. This may have ruined the run bad. Oh, man. Like, amazing against bosses, don't get me wrong. Everything else? So, we're talking about national debt today. It is another important topic that is politically relevant, unfortunately. It is a topic that I care very much about because, believe it or not, even though I don't have children, I think about their future. And I don't mean like my own children, my own potential hypothetical future children. I mean like children in general. I'll use it here. Well, I got a penny out of that. And let me just say, for the US anyway, I am worried. It's not good. It's real not good. Real not good. But, you know, we're starting off here with the history of national debt in the US. And the US's national debt starts with its founding because we started off with a Revolutionary War. And wars need to be financed. Believe it or not. They cost resources and money and stuff. Why is this floor so big? You know, there is one bright side to how slow this is, and that's that I got the, Oh, there's the boss. I got the stopwatch. Without the stopwatch, Stopwatch? Huh. Stopwatch. I feel like I would maybe already even be dead. You know? I'm tempted to get that. In fact, I have been successfully tempted. Oh. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. Yay, more money. If only I had a gulp pill last floor, though. Ow. Oh, okay. Well, watch out for the explosive babies, I guess. There was a spider down there. Did he kill himself? Aw. Poor spider. Get it charged up. A bit. And dead. Hey. There we go. Yes. 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 Okay, it's not much. It's barely noticeable. But whatever. Anyway, in 1790, the Revolutionary War caused the US to borrow quite a bit of money. 75 million, in fact, which, I mean, doesn't sound like very much at all, but keep in mind inflation. So the debt to GDP ratio, which is the thing that matters more, was 35%. That was, like, since the nation's inception, it had a debt to GDP ratio of 35%. Right at the start. Which, I mean, for having a blank slate, I guess that's, I don't know, good, bad? I have no way of really knowing or judging. And we're up to 0 luck. Yay! I perhaps could have looked up the statistics on other countries that emerged out of independence wars or just independence in general, and what their debt to GDP ratio was starting off. Actually, no, specifically, we want to focus on something similar, so, you know, other wars, other Revolutionary War countries. But I didn't do that, so sorry, but hey, you could look that up on your own time, too. That'd be fascinating, I think. 72, huh? I hate it. We'll take this. Give me fire rate. A fire rate of plus 0.5. That is so broken. It's so good. Oh! And you're gonna help. You're gonna help me big time, buddy. Wide floor. Wide floor. Great. Oh. I got it. Well, while I have these flies, I'll just do the boss. It's fine, and the boss is gone. Just like that. Wow, we actually got it. Didn't expect that. Yes. Yes! I think we're making it to Mega Satan this run. I think. Perhaps. Let's see, do we have any other mom items? No, not at the moment. Let's get a little more money, shall we? Also, I am interested in pushing you up here. Yes, yes, yes. So, again, 75 million starting debt for the US, 35% of GDP. Alexander Hamilton, you know, from the play, his plan for national debt was to consolidate state debt into a national debt, because keep in mind, at the founding of the US, the 13 original colonies were more like 13 small but closely related nations. This is more important by a lot. That is another 0.5. We are entering broken levels of damage for this run. Like, this is going to be disgusting if this continues, which it might not. Even the current fire rate and damage is pretty disgusting. I will say that much. We have enough for that item now. Anyway, yeah, Alexander Hamilton's the one who consolidated state debt into a singular national debt. In 1812 to 1815, there was the War of 1812. Shocker. Yeah, I'll take it. Where debt rose to around 127 million, which at the time was only 15% of GDP, because the nation developed quite a bit of an economy of its own by then. So, even though it seems like a much higher number, I mean, it is a much higher number, it was much smaller than when compared to America's burgeoning economy. Which is neat. That's real cool. Yay, penny. And in 1835, the US, as it turns out, briefly paid off its debt entirely. Fun fact, budget surpluses under Andrew Jackson, aided by land sales and tariffs, were ultimately the cause. So there was a time in our nation's history, in my nation's history, in your nation's history too, even if you aren't American, it's too late, you're American now. There was a time when we had no national debt. Oh, to live in such an era. Well, I mean, there were still problems, but amazing item. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. You are useless. I guess I'll take you. I don't care for you. Oh, right. That's what that one is. I forgot briefly. Yes, mother, already. Range. Relax is fine, and luck down! Yay! Small. Okay, well, that wasn't great, but... Ah, yes, of course you go after the nearest mushroom rather than the one I directed you towards. Anyway. I have the resources for this. Yay! Yay! Next, Civil War and Reconstruction era. So, 1861 through the 1870s. Starting off in 1860, the national debt was around 65 million, which was 2% of GDP. Again, it started from zero at that time. It was zero at that time. Uh-oh. Hey, oh! Money. That's it? Oh man. I'm gonna go to the bonus boss room. The boss challenge room. Whatever you call it. So 65 million, which was 2% of GDP. Then in 1865... Yes. I'll take it. Why would I take that? Because there is cheap health up. And this, too. We get our luck back. Also, extra lives is a real godsend here, considering I have 2 health. Hey, no. Good. I will take the heart, I think. That way it removes it from other item pools. I think that's better. I will investigate the rest of the floor, though, real quick. Just in case there's like a planetarium or something, I don't know. Or a library. More likely. I'm not exactly in much danger, am I? Oh. Cool. Let's see. So in 1865, Civil War financing, such as through bonds and greenbacks, so-called, the national debt rose to $2.8 billion, which was 30% of GDP. And then in the 1870s, there was a gradual decline in debt ratio as the economy grew rapidly. So, Civil War wasn't as shocking to debt as I personally expected it to be, but yeah, but then again, I'm not actually sure how the economies of other countries really compared at the time either. So, who knows? Maybe that was still shocking to people. Oh, we're at 99. Oops. Okay, well, let's find a shop quickly now. And I'm still gonna try and pick these up in case any one of them is... Oh. In case any one of them is, lucky. That's it. That's the term. I'm talking about pennies. If it wasn't clear. Which I don't think it was. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on a minute. Who are you? Oh. Well, I'm not interested in your soul. And I'm not really interested in teleport either, so I'll keep this. And improve my chances. Ah, the item room. Ow. Well, I heard a dime. I didn't really see one from the blur. I'm not that blind or anything. I have 20/20 vision, just barely, I'll have you know. But, that was unfortunate. Oh well. I'm not exactly in much need for money now, am I? Let's see, early 20th century US debt and World War I. So in the year 1900, the US debt was around 2.1 billion, which was around 10% of GDP. By 1919, due to World War I borrowing, debt rose to 27 billion, which was around 35% of GDP. Again, massive change in America's economy at the time as well that led to some of these numbers being just so radically different from one another. But still, well, you know, it doesn't hurt to look. Yeah, I'm not too interested. Not at all. I mean, it is also my explicit objective to go to Mega Satan. So, that would be hard to do if I accepted a devil deal. Let's see. So again, World War I borrowing led to a debt of 27 billion or 35% of GDP. In the 1920s, debt fell to around 16% of GDP by ultimately 1930. The cause was economic growth and budget surpluses. Again, keep in mind, although debt to GDP ratio is better for our use here, better for understanding than, say, ow, Ow! Although debt to GDP is better, easier to understand historically than the raw numbers themselves because of, inflation changing these numbers a lot. Keep in mind that debt to GDP also depends heavily on the economy that we're talking about and how it rises and falls. And so it is possible for debt to GDP to spike without debt changing much at all because the economy underneath spiked or fell or something. Actually, like explicitly, the way I decided to describe this, it means that an economy did terribly. That would cause debt to GDP to spike. Wait. Oh, man. Wait, is this gonna act as a teleport for me? Okay. Please? Oh, I guess not. I guess it records which room you enter from. That's a shame. Oh well. Let's see. Great Depression and World War II next. So, in 1930, the debt was, again, around 16% of GDP, which also happened to be 16 billion around there. By 1940, due to New Deal spending and the Depression shrinking the GDP, the debt rose to 43 billion, which was 40% of GDP. And by 1946, after World War II, the debt rose to 269 billion, or 119% of GDP, and at the time was the largest debt ratio in history. That number is important, though, because it's actually the current debt as well. Oh, isn't that weird? How did that happen? Thank you for Bookworm. Do I keep the red candle? Yeah, I think so. This is more than powerful enough of a build that I don't have to worry about Mother. I would like the shop first, just in case. Hi. I would like to shop first, though, please. No money? Oh, not the boss. Not Mom's foot. Let's see. Yeah, so 269 billion, or 119% of GDP, due to World War II mobilization. In the post-war era, we have 1950, the debt was 256 billion, or 80% of GDP. By 1960, it was 286 billion, or 53% of the GDP. We're doing good, we're looking good. In terms of America's GDP history. Then by 1980, we're skipping the 70s, I guess. Oh. Yes! Just my luck. By 1980, the debt rose to 908 billion, or 31% of GDP. So it actually shrunk, kind of. The decline was due to strong economic growth, which outpaced the growth of the debt, and that is a major contributing factor, a major theme, a major goal for countries, in fact, is to balance the debt against the growth of their economies, so that, hopefully, that's perfect. Ooh, another one. Ooh. Yay! No. No. Jerk. So again, the goal for some countries to escape their debt is to improve their economies quickly enough, that it outpaces the debt that they currently have, and they'll be able to pay it off a lot easier in the future. Let's see. Then we have, starting from the Reagan era to the 2000s, that's Perfect. Thank you. And I'll blow you up. Great, thanks. So, starting in 1980, again, the Reagan era, the debt quadrupled from around 900 billion to 3.2 trillion, all the way up to 50% of GDP. The cause was tax cuts, Cold War defense buildup, and an economic recession. Bye-bye. And we go up. This time. And, I'm really... Where's that second angel room? I'm really starting to need it now, you know? Also, we have item rooms to look forward to here. Shops would have been even better, but, you know, I'm not... beggars can't be choosers. And I am a beggar. Which means I'm not allowed to be a chooser. The state said so. Scary. Scary! Get him. Thank you. Oh, how I wish I could make use of this money. How I wish I could collect it. Oh well. I shouldn't have picked that up. Are any of these lucky? I'm trying to tell. It's hard to tell. There's a lot going on. I don't think they are. No. Uh-oh. Not the magic skin. I don't actually know why I said uh-oh there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Where is... Is it over here? Perhaps? No. Is it over here? No. Let's see, by the 1990s, Gret, yes, grew more slowly, and there were a number of surpluses under Clinton. In 2001, the debt stood at 5.7 trillion, or 55% of the GDP. Then we have the 20th century crises. From 2001 to 2008, US debt rose to around 10 trillion, or 68% of GDP, due to tax cuts, wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, and the 2008 financial crisis. So just everything, really. Get him. Eat him. Whoop. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. We have another opportunity here. We have one more floor. In case it doesn't pan out this floor. But I really hope it does. And it didn't. Okay, that's neat. Hopefully one of these is a Joker. You gotta be kidding me. Honestly, strength is better. Yeah, strength is better. That's something to keep to Mega Satan. 62%, come on, 2/3 chance here. 2/3 chance, game. 2/3, count it. Count them. Count them thirds. Harass him. Or her. It could be a her. You jerk. You know... There, finally. Yeah, I'll just use the flame if I really need to. And can't pick up any of those. Very nice. Let's see, so from 2009 to 2012, the debt surged past 16 trillion, or 100% of GDP. Due to Great Recession stimulus, bank bailouts, and reduced revenues. So, past 100. And then in 2019, the debt stood at 22.7 trillion, or 106% of the GDP. This was due to tax cuts in 2017, rising entitlements, and steady deficits. And now we set the stage for really the modern era. I mean, this is, I guess, all the modern era, but really COVID-19 and on. This is where... Uh-oh, don't die now. I mean, I have 9 lives, it's fine. But COVID and on is where things really get interesting, and where we have a lot of data to work with. This is kind of entertaining to look at, but it's really annoying that it's taking so long. Oh. There we go. That's a little better. And now I can finish him off with the candle. Or my buddies. My babies. So, in 2020, the debt was $26.9 trillion, or 128% of GDP, due to pandemic relief and GDP contraction because the economy was not doing well. In fact, nobody's economy was, because COVID. Yeah, I'll take that. That's pretty good. In 2023, the debt grew to 33 million, or down now to 120% of GDP. I mean, it's down, but also that's because the economy came back, because the economy went away during COVID. Again, all of this is relative to how well the economy is doing. Oh, no. Oh, good. Here? I knew it! I definitely didn't get it wrong the first time. I'm curious how this will change things. Huh. Will this increase knockback? No. It just means more money. That's fine by me. In 2023... oh, no, I said that already. 33 trillion, or 120% of GDP, and today... the U.S. national debt stands at around $34 to $35 trillion, or 120% of the GDP. Now that sounds really bad, and in a way, it is really bad. It's bad because this is not a level of debt to GDP ratio that most other developed countries see. Most. Some have. Some have. But also, it's not the end of the world, currently, yet, from GDP, at least. Don't worry about anything else going on in the world that might signal the end of the world. But, as bad as it is, it could still be much worse. It's the good news. You gotta be kidding me. I can't believe this. We're okay. New plan. We are looking for sacrifice rooms. I'm going to keep as much money as possible lying around. Cool. More speed is better. I need this to be a Mega Satan run, based on how I structured this series. So, I have about 20 more minutes to start up a new run, and these runs aren't exactly that difficult, thankfully. But what I will try and do is see if I can find a sacrifice room here, on this floor. If I can't, which it's not looking great so far. Oh, man. Okay, if I can't find a sacrifice room here, then I will try to speed run the next floor and at least get the blue baby dead. But Then I'll try and do another run. Ugh. And see how far I can get, I guess. So many dudes. Who put all these dudes here? And that's another bomb. We're trying to speed run now. Hope you understand. I can't believe the game has done this to me. Can't believe the game has done this to me. There we go. I'll open her up. Okay. No pressure. No pressure. Just go fast. Just go fast. This is such a great run. Just take it slow. Okay, there's one path left. One path left since I've bombed out of the other two and know that they are already dead ends. Well, okay. We're continuing. We haven't dead-ended yet. And now we have. Okay, it's time to... I'm a little tempted by that. There are still possibilities here. It's still possible. It's incredibly unlikely, but it is still possible to find a Joker card somewhere. I almost wish I had grabbed the Joker card from earlier. So, we are speedrunning this. We are going to speedrun the chest. We are then going to restart the run and go for Mega Satan. Because unfortunately, that's about the only option I have left. Which is a real shame. A real shame. None of you were lucky. Oh, these are free. Neat. Yay, Seraphim. That's great, thanks. Okay, we are trying to find the boss as soon as possible, and then we're gonna get out of here. The question is, did I go the right way at all? Good question, me. Good question. We're gonna figure that out. Ooh, Yum Heart. No, I did not. I think that's the answer. And none of you were lucky, either. Woe is me. Woe is me, I am me. And woe is me. Maybe I should rename my first name to Woe. That'd be pretty funny. For Cano, sure. I'll keep some friends for half a room. Okay, we're not doing great yet. Why am I collecting these? I'm just wasting time. We can definitely do this. It's just still frustrating. I will be checking for these. May as well. That's lucky. More big rooms. Okay, cool. Was that lucky? Or was I imagining that? Huh. Yeah, it's hard to tell, especially when I only look at them when they're blinking, you know? But we are on the luck feedback loop now. There you are. This is why the Keeper starts off with -2 luck. Because it really spirals. Once you start getting above 0 luck, it is so easy to get more. Just from the number of pennies that spawn, it is quite likely that a few of them are lucky. And then the more luck you have, the faster it accelerates. Okay, here we go. And I'll use this here. Sue me. I am almost certainly not getting to Mega Satan from, any other method here. So, I'm just... Why is it off to the side? Keeper's Bargain. Okay, this is a first for me to have to actually go back through the menu like this while live, but, well, while being recorded, but we're just going straight back into it. Yay, 15 minutes left for me to try and get a successful Mega Satan run today. I'll let that blow up there. Yay. Why, game? Why have you done this to me? Was it because of those silly deaths at the beginning? Is this my fault? Ooh, thank you. No! Oh, no! Another silly death. Actually, you know, I call these silly deaths, but realistically speaking, honestly speaking even, from what I remember of playing the Keeper, that's actually how most of my deaths go. Is that I get so greedy on floors like 1 and 2 that I end up dying. It's almost like this character incentivizes greed. Why would that be the case? Justice? Sure. Enemies? Sure. Now, odds are I shouldn't need to try too hard for another Mega Satan run, considering the odds are that I shouldn't need to try very hard for any Mega Satan run. Just casually going after angel rooms should be enough. And yet... and yet... Ooh, Contagion. I think that's an item I've never actually gotten this playthrough. If I'm not mistaken. That's off-center. Oh, it didn't matter. No money. Oh, no money. But strength. Strength is good. Some money. Strength is a card that would save my life in a pinch. Ooh. Ooh. Give me your money. Thank you. Why am I checking that timer? I need to check my OBS timer. Toxic Shock, that's the one. Yeah, this is one that I've never actually gotten up until this point. Remarkable. Now I need to do a power build, I guess. Oh, great. A room where it doesn't matter. Another room where it doesn't matter. At least I got a penny. And another penny. Cool. Now we see Toxic Shock in action. It shocked him toxically. What a toxic item. Couldn't be allowed in multiplayer, it's too toxic. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Please blow yourself up. Please. No! I got caught on the fire. I mean, that's not actually an item I care for very much at all. I'm not that bummed out about it. But... hey, I got the Tinted Rock. That's neat. Okay, well, not a very exciting floor. Only one good item out of all of it. And not much money due to silliness. Okay, we have 12 minutes left. Let's hope. Let's hope. That's neat. Thank you. Can I use Toxic Shock? Thank you. Actually, Toxic Shock would be bad for this... for Tainted Keeper, isn't it? Unless I have the birthright, there's not an easy way of actually getting... yeah. In a 2x2 room especially, it's not gonna be easy to get the money if it spills out all over the room. Like this. It's hard enough in a 1x1 room. Oh well. I could fight the boss right here and now, but I'd have to backtrack anyway. Let's just do this now. I'll take that penny on the way back. Let's see, where was I in talking about the debt? Oh. No! It is nice that I can just walk into the room and grab money, though. That's cool. Hello. Ow, what was that? You jerk. accelerated into me like it was nothing. I have 5 bombs. I have 5 bombs. It's fine. Uh-huh. And good. Good, good, good. And extra money up here. Gulp! Very nice. Look at all that money! Wow! What do we got? Yes. Absolutely. None of the others I particularly care for. Except this. I'm glad I checked. I'll try. I'll try. I got time. Have I doomed myself here? Maybe. Maybe. Probably. But I needed to pick that up. What does this do for me? Oh. Cool. Now we pick you back up and we go. So, again, today the U.S. national debt is 34, 35 trillion. I've seen 37 trillion as well. All at around 120% of the U.S. GDP. Which is bad. We in the industry call that bad. Okay, what happens now? Okay. Wasn't sure. Wasn't sure. I kind of forget how Heartbreak works exactly. I mean, I know what the hearts do, but I just, you know, Heartbreak specifically, I don't recall. Hi. I'm really gonna need health, though. I think. Oh, no, I remember what Heartbreak does now. It came to me. Right. This is perhaps a bad run. Perhaps. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, if I get hit once, I die anyway, so I'll just not get hit. It's that easy. Also, Toxic Shock is not great for this. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We have 8 minutes left. Curse of the Blind. I do love the Blind. No. That is not at all what I want. Thank you for asking. Oh man. I mean, today isn't a failure, strictly speaking, because we already accomplished our main goal. Or, I guess our side goal, realistically. Not our main goal. Yeah, I'll farm these guys first. Thank you for the money. Thank you for the money. Thank you for the money. Get back here. Get back here. Whew. I am a mess. I'm a wreck. And I hate Curse of the Blind. Where's my starting bomb? Or did I... Yay! Or did I already... Oh. That works. Okay, left or right, left or right, left or right. Obviously, the right is... Oh. Obviously, the left is always right. Otherwise, why would they call it the left? Duh. Yeah. Can I get better currency, please? What happened to him? I'm fine with this. I hate Curse of the Blind. We have 5 minutes left. I'm gonna be... First penny is a lucky penny? I think that bodes well. Okay, I'm gonna call it. This is the run. This is the run. This is the run. Maybe. Probably. Possibly. I'll come back for that. What are we looking at? Okay, nothing too exciting. I can't be taking silly hits like that. Okay, we have 15. I will take the screw. I might come back for one of those, but... Ooh, okay, not great. I'm gonna force my way through and collect as much money as possible. Ooh. Yeah, I think for better or for worse, this is likely my final run of today. Likely. Unless I die naturally within the next, like, minute. Okay, 8 is okay. This can be profitable. Okay, that's perfect. He's just wandering aimlessly. Uh-oh. Ah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. And with this, I'll at least have enough to buy the boss item. I wanted the fly item too, but beggars can't be choosers. I said that once already. I have said it twice now. Isn't that remarkable? I could also find the secret room, although it's not in a good location. It is not too obvious where it is, at all. Nice. Nice. Keep bombing yourself. Finally. And you give me something too. Nice. Oh, it's just health and a trinket. I don't care about that. You know what I could do as a last resort? As a final resort? I mean, I haven't ever done this before, and I don't want to do this at all, but I could transform the run into, say, an ascent run instead. You know? That is a possibility here. That is a possibility. Okay. Do I like how things have turned out? No, not at all. Am I being optimistic about it? I hope so. When are you gonna give me the rock? I miss Dwayne. I hope he's doing okay. Wish I could have moved that. Uh-oh. Able? Really? Really, game? You're gonna able me? Nice. Nice. Important damage. No thanks. It's just funny seeing that item. I'm not, like, laughing out of irony or anything. Just laughing because it's funny to see that item again, considering the bad history I have. Not with mushrooms, but with that effect. I still feel nauseous thinking about everything that happened with, playing Tainted Eden. Yeah. Greedier mode with Tainted Eden still. Okay, let's talk about debt. 120% of GDP is again what it stands at today. I've said that several times now, in fact. Maybe you weren't listening. Or maybe you were, and you're just as annoyed about it and frustrated about it as I am. Hello, I will destroy you now. Nothing personnel. Hopefully nothing personnel. We have literally 1 minute left. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. Literally 1 minute left. Remote control bombs? No thanks. Man, why did I have to say that I called it that the last run would be the run? Why did I have to open my big, fat, stupid, dumb mouth? Which is also really handsome and cute. Oh, I don't have money. Haha. Strange. Funny how that works. Yeah, the more I play the Keeper, similar to Tainted Jacob, the longer I play in a single session, the more unstable I become. I just get so cocky. I get so... Oh, neat. If only I could fly. I get so reckless. Nice. That was close. Okay. Well, we have passed the 1 hour mark, so for better or for worse, this is the final run of the day. If I can't get 2 angel rooms in a timely manner... Whoa. Nice. If I can't get 2 angel rooms in a timely manner by Mom's Foot, I may turn this into a beast run instead. And we'll just see how far we get. Glad today isn't a failure, but this isn't much of a success either. And I will pop all of these just in case. So many good runs have died today, haven't they? For silly, stupid, greedy reasons. But that is literally just the way the game, more specifically this character, works, isn't it? Let's take you. And then I'll take you. That's supposed to be better chest loot? I'll use it here. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't get much money out of that, did I? We got half a fire rate up, though. Alright, so all we've talked about is the history of US debt, but there is, of course, more than just that. It's not as though the US debt is the only debt in the world. And also we need to talk about trends in debt as well. That's very nice. Thank you, game. Yes, that is perfect. I was hoping they would separate so that I may profit. Oh, yes. Yes. Money. I'll go to the shop first, which is right here, nice and convenient. I'm tempted by that rock. I'm tempted by Conehead. It happens. Oh, and that... Wow. Wow. Okay, that's why we take Mom's key. Mongo baby. MongoDB baby. Hello, MongoDB baby. How's it going? Okay, one thing I really don't like more and more as I play is friendly flies. I'm sorry to any friendly fly fans out there, but you're stealing my kills, which causes me to lose money. Hope you understand. There are 2 locations for the secret room here, and it annoys and upsets me. Both, in fact. Again, final run of the day, which means I'm going to try to be pretty cautious. I say as I get hit twice. My goal, my intention is to be more cautious with this life. Since life is precious, you know. $32 isn't bad. Not bad at all. I could buy... Yeah, I could go back and buy one of those items, but I'm not too interested in them. Hello. Please do not. Oh, I can't believe that. Okay. Why did you move so quickly? That's what I want to know. Okay, it's just food. That's fine. Oh. So, let's talk about debt to GDP around the world. Before COVID, global public debt, that is government debt, was roughly around 83 to 84%. Now, you might have no idea what I mean by that. As it turns out, there are often two different numbers discussed when talking about national debt. You're not gonna make this easy for me, are you? Nope. Okay, you are. Just thought I'd try. I could have used a bomb there, but oh well. The first number that is often used when talking about national debt is just the gross national debt, which again for the United States currently is around 120%. But then there is debt held by the public, another number that is often seen when talking about national debt. What is the difference between the two of them? Well, basically, the difference is this. With gross national debt, you include every debt that the government owes, even to its own people. And in the United States, we, believe it or not, do have some limited form of government health care. Again, very limited, but it is existent. It does exist. In the form of Medicaid and Medicare, and also 401k retirement plans and that sort of stuff. Social Security, that's another one. I think that's all of them. Those are debts that the government technically owes, but to its own people, not to any foreign bodies. And in the current year, again, with the U.S. national debt being around 37 trillion, I was off by 10. I believe about 7 trillion of that is debt owed back to the American people through one means or another, which means 30 trillion is the national debt that is actual debt owed by others. Actual debt that directly affects markets and stuff and such. You generally don't have to worry about the first kind, or you generally don't have to worry about any debt that is just owed from a government to its own people. Doesn't affect much. Important to take note of, sure, but doesn't affect much. I might take Pandora's box, I don't know. But I will take those. We have another half that tears up. No, awful, terrible, get out of here. I might come back for Pandora's box. Reckless, I know. Oh, sad. Yeah, we'll fight you immediately. So again, what this means is that we have 120% total gross public debt in the US, totaling 37 trillion. 7 trillion of that is debt that is just internal to the US, owed to the American people, don't really need to factor it very much. What that leaves us with is about a 100% debt to GDP ratio of debt owed to the people, or no, debt held by the public, that's the term. So a good 20% of our debt is internal, the other 100% is external, and affects everything. 100% of the GDP. And also, by the way, we're gonna pay interest on that debt too. Maybe you don't realize that, but the higher our debt, the more we spend annually on interest to the countries and the people that bought our debt. So, very fun. Oh, the fight continues. We got an angel room. I'm glad I kept my money. I was not expecting it. I mean, I know it's a 1/3 chance, and that should happen more often than, I mean, it shouldn't happen that often, but it shouldn't be rare. But considering this game, it kind of is. I will purchase Pandora's box, and I will wait for, I guess, the depths too. That's a reasonable place to use it. Get a free Bible. Bibble. Nice. Nice. 2 more pennies and a bomb. Was that worth it? Perhaps. And we did the challenge room. Okay, we continue. This run is looking okay. It's looking okay. Oh, right, I don't have money for that anyway. So, going back to the debt of other countries here now. Oh, I have the ability to... Okay, I'll come back to that room. That's what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. Cool. Thank you. Before COVID, the average debt to GDP ratio was, again, around 84%. This is based on the IMF's baseline of before the pandemic. This is their reference point. Post-COVID, really 2023, I'll get this one too. Global public debt rose to about 94% of GDP. Total global debt, that is public plus private, remained very large, but private debt fell in 2023, while public debt inched up. The pandemic, big fiscal rescue packages, and slower growth explain most of the jump. Well, okay. Interesting. Stupid fool. That's me, I am the stupid fool. And I am winning. Barely. That was so risky and dumb. It's a miracle that I'm still alive. Ooh. Okay. I have strength. I really didn't want to use it there, but I still have strength. It will save my life in a pinch by giving me 1 health. Even though technically that health is temporary, I don't think it will kill me if I leave the room and come back. If I'm dependent on that health. I don't believe so. I could be wrong, and it could be really funny. We'll see. Can you die? Thank you. I'm doing a real bang-up job of getting hit, aren't I? Neat. Oh! Woo! Don't be the dumb library, please. Be the smart library. It's the dumb library. The dumbest of the libraries. Wait, I need to pay for these still. Oh, man. Fine. Do I do this now? I don't think I do. I'll just take 2 of the books. I know it's strange. I'll just take 2. Because I should get a duplicate Bible in a few floors. And that will count as 3rd. You know? But I don't have the crown. I don't really care for that. Speed is fine. It's not worth fighting that fight for, but it's fine. I don't have any other syringe items either. There's the crown. Okay. Just stay calm. Handle this 1 room at a time. And don't be stupid, dumb idiot. That's a piece of good advice for me. Anyway, hope anyone is still watching, because that'd be cool, you know? It'd be real neat if anyone was. Now, Mama Mega is an interesting one. Firemind is also interesting and terrifying. This was not a good shop. This was not... If you give me an angel room, though, I'll call it even game. Edmund. Edmund, I know you can hear me. Through my game. Edmund, give me another angel room, please. It is all I ask of thee. Okay. Yoink. Hello. Hello. Thankfully, I have big damage. Big damage. Look at that damage. It could be bigger. It could be much bigger. But it is pretty big for what it is. And there is the speed that I wanted anyway. Good. So anyway, I'm super diluting this topic. I know, I apologize. Look, what am I supposed to do? This episode is twice as long as it was supposed to be. Not my fault. Game's fault, to be clear. Yeah, I'll open that. What's the worst that could happen? Oh. Thank you, whatchamacallit? Oh! Please don't show up in my shop. My shop. My shop. Actually, it really kind of is my shop, because I'm playing the Keeper, you know? 99. Yeah, I'll look. Yeah, I'll take that. I need more luck, but it works. I think this might be the run. It's not guaranteed yet. Things could go awry. Things could go very awry very quickly. Stop spawning dudes. Okay. Okay. It took some time, didn't it? But we got there. We finally have both key pieces. Ah, thank you, Edmund. Thank you, Edmund. Anyway, pre-COVID average country's debt to GDP ratio was around 84%. Turns out lots of countries have debts for lots of reasons. After COVID, that rose to around, or close to 100%. So, a lot higher. Not actually oh wait, why did I do that? Not actually 100%. I think more like 94? Yeah, 94%. That's right. Because a lot of countries tried to keep their economies going through various fiscal packages, didn't they? Why am I taking more money? Why am I almost dead? These questions and more may never be answered. But thankfully I am not dead. Okay. Be on the lookout for lucky pennies, because that's really the only thing that matters at this point. Okay, this works. We have the shop right here. Ooh, do not vomit blood on me. I really would not like it. I don't appreciate it. Okay, it's no boss. No boss. I guess I'll just take Mom's Eye. And you. Oh. I could take Chaos. But with only one shop left, most of Chaos's utility is already gone. And I worked so hard for these angel rooms. I'd rather... this is not good. This is not good. This isn't good either. I might be in danger here. Oh. Yay, yes. Sure. Ah, skull hat. Let's see. Let's talk about some GDP outliers here. Yay! One that everyone talks about is Japan, because Japan has the largest debt to GDP ratio ever in history, currently, right now. They're not doing so hot over there. But actually, are they? Because no one's entirely sure how exactly this is going to play out. It's never really happened before that a country is in this much debt. That, like, what exactly are the consequences? People don't really know. Oh, you gonna give me the horse head? I might take the horse head. Don't kill me. I really wanted that. Stop, please. Stop, please. Card? It's the Fool. I mean, I kind of wanted the Bible, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. And then... Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, there goes all of my plans. So, Japan currently is upwards of 250% of their GDP, debt to GDP ratio. 250%. That is over twice what America's currently is. Again, we're talking about gross debt here, total debt, not counting what is owed to themselves domestically, but 250 is massive. Almost no other countries can compete. Almost. This is due to decades of slow growth since the 1990s, economically for Japan, as well as large public spending for social care and stimulus, very low interest rates which made borrowing cheap, and large amounts of domestically held debt. Japan's demographics, rapid aging, also push up social spending and future liabilities. Please no. I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it. I'm risking that. Apologies for a second. I have something in my throat a bit yucky. The small tonsil stone, if I'm not mistaken. It is vexing. It is quite vexing. Ow. I've gotten hurt so much, and I've made so little progress this floor, haven't I? Oh, we found the boss. Okay. There's one. Oh, there's all of them. Okay, there we go. Much better. Much better. Phew. Why did I take that penny? What did that penny ever do to me? Let's see, another notable country with debt is Lebanon. Their debt to GDP ratio is extreme and volatile. In crisis years, it peaked between 200 to 300%, so greater than Japan's, but again, since their debt is so volatile, maybe it shouldn't be considered quite the same as Japan's. Maybe. Kind of. Worth noting, but it's a bit of a special case. Japan's, on the other hand, just steadily rose over decades. You aren't lucky. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I got most of the tonsil stone out using my tongue. Yay. Yay. Don't think about how gross it is. I still feel it irritating the back of my tongue a bit, though. And there is the shop that I've been looking for. Watch it be greed. Oh. It's not. Seraphim. Now we fly anyway. I guess I'll take jumper cables. I don't know. We have no need for extra expenses. Yeah, sure, Robo Baby. Wait, does this mean both of them? Sure enough. Mongo Baby. You almost never see Mongo Baby's actual ability, do you? But here we have it. Mongo Baby copies the ability of one familiar. Which means double the lasers for me. The moon? Yeah, I could use the moon. To the moon? Two of the moon. Neat. Nothing. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not judging. I regret how long this episode is. No, I don't regret it. I detest it, but I don't regret it. It simply is the way the cookie crumbled. Unfortunately. I thought I'd check up here just in case. Oh well. Okay, sorry for the pauses, sorry. Is it so much that I need a moment to rest? After talking non-stop for an hour and a half, plus the previous episode. Bad mom. Bad mom. Bad. Nice. And now, we have the freedom to choose either, so I will take the damage. Okay. So why is Lebanon so extreme and volatile in terms of its GDP? A prolonged fiscal imbalance, weak growth, currency collapse, and banking crisis, sovereign default in 2020, and economic collapse drove the debt-to-GDP ratio to extreme levels. The ratio is also sensitive to the GDP collapse because it's the denominator. Yep. Next, another classic example that people always point to as far as strange or extreme GDPs is Greece, and to a lesser extent, Italy. So, there was a 2008 to 2012 Euro-era shock that happened, with really Greece being at the center of it, I want to say. Or, Greece being most affected by it? Something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, long periods of weak nominal GDP growth as well, and structural fiscal deficits and costs related to banking rescues also affected the GDP here. I hope I find enlightenment. Because I am the hanged man. Sure, give me, like, the compass or something, please. Sure. Maybe I should have saved that for, I guess, the dark room, but oh well. What? What? Oh, flies? Oh, okay. That's fine. Let's see, slow economic growth also meant that, oh boy, debt ratios were harder to shrink for Greece and Italy. So Greece, their GDP was often above 150%. For Italy, it is generally between 120 and 140%. Just to give some numbers here. Let's not die. Good. Okay, I'm ready to fight the boss now. If you don't mind, game. Yay, luck! Fascinating room layout. Fascinating. This is new to me. Thank you, Edmund. Oh, very nice. Absolutely, I will accept more damage. And we go. Yes, if memory serves from looking into the history of Sure. Looking into the history of Greece's economy, I'll take knockout drops. Basically, in order to be part of the European Union... Oh! Okay. Right. I'm all the way out here, so... I rotated more slowly because I had a higher radius. It's physics or math or whatever. I guess it's math. Basically, in order to be part of the EU, Greece needed certain structures in place economically, and they halfway lied about most of them. That was kind of the main reason why they had their own little economic collapse, like 10, 15 years back. They have since recovered, impressively enough, by investing in their economy, which did incur more debt, but it paid off. Oh, that's who was left. No thanks. There's no shop here. But it is a good example of what happens when a country's debt grows out of control. What sort of knock-on effects might there be? How does it really affect the people? Is debt just an imaginary number? No, because it doesn't have I as a multiplier. Duh. But yes, debt does affect people. National debt does affect citizens, although only indirectly. Was that a lucky penny? Huh. 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 Uh-huh. Ow! Jerk. Where's the boss? Also, yeah, I was on the fence about taking the knockout drops with me. I wasn't sure, because that can cause some chaos. Certainly. And, yeah, I'm still not sure if this was the correct decision, because I'm already envisioning how this might affect the Mega Satan fight. Yeah. Yay, I chose correctly. Okay. I wasn't fast enough. Oh, but we got that. Good. Good, we're past the eyeball stage. Good, good. Yes. Conjoined. Fascinating. I need... homing, don't I? Homing would be very nice. let's see, there's also Sudan and some other small crisis countries with very high debt GDP ratios, but due to things like political instability, it's not exactly shocking as to why. This is a bit scary. Uh-huh. Lucky Rock. Amnesia. Okay, well, I haven't exactly explored much. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, only one way to go now. So many spiders. I want the money, but I'm not stupid. Not anymore. Not since I decided that I would stop being stupid, like 10 minutes ago. Like 20 minutes ago now. Yay! Ooh, ow. But yay, extra luck. That's what we need. The luckier, the better. Yeah, maybe I should have paid more attention to conjoined. I kind of regret having conjoined. Hi, bud. Sure. Give me something good. How easy... Oh. Oh, man. How easy is it to line up a pixel perfect... Oh. How easy is it to line up anything pixel perfect in this game, actually? Better question. More general question. I'm not sure. Oh. Oh. Well, okay. Let's see. Let's talk about some low-debt countries now, shall we? Ow. No. I hate these guys the most. I think. Maybe second most out of all enemies in this game. Ow. Getting out of there. So, there are some Gulf oil exporters, such as Kuwait, Brunei, and some years of Saudi Arabia, where there's very, very low public debt. Even down to single-digit GDP. In some windows, anyway. Oh, interesting. This is because of large sovereign wealth funds, strong hydrocarbon revenues before the price shocks, and policy choices to run small government deficits or use reserves rather than debt. Next, we have Estonia and a few small fiscal prudent countries. Again, typically, ow, very low. That is terrible to start off with. Man, hey, but at least I got the fat bird working for me. And I have decent luck. And I can't read right now, apologies. Whoa, buddy, whoa, buddy. Get him, fat bird. Oh, okay. Okay. Just routine, don't worry about it. Routine fight, don't concern myself too much with it, don't get too nervous. Don't get nervous. The run can simply end here, and it'll be really embarrassing. Okay. Oh. The question is, do I jump straight in? Hey, there's a third book. Ugh. No, I don't. We try. And we survive. Whew. Ooh, okay, okay, we are item farming at this point. I'm just trying to maximize my ability here to win. Is it dumb? Perhaps. Perhaps. But I do a good amount of damage. So is it really that bad of an idea? Maybe. Maybe. I don't want to play too risky here, but more defense would really be appreciated. That's fine. Go get him. Nice. No items, though. And, you know... I only have a luck of 1. I hate to do this. And actually, wait, I only have a range of 5. I forgot about that. That kind of matters, doesn't it? Like, a lot, doesn't it? For Mega Satan. He's gonna make fun of my small range. Okay, we have a reserve penny. Oh, just, okay, Bomberman room, I guess. I am very nervous right now, if you can't tell. I am quite nervous. I really don't want this past hour to have been completely wasted. But, oh well, here we are. You know, now that I think about it, Evil Eye effectively gives me a lot more range, so I shouldn't be too worried. Still no new items. Sad. I will continue exploring. I'm so sorry. Ow. Okay, if this kills me, though, that's kind of funny, though, isn't it? Ow. Isn't it funny? Okay, we can use doorstop. Doorstop is a very nice find. No. That seems like a bad idea. Ooh, double death. I'm gonna get away. I don't like that room. This room I like a lot more. Still, no items. Oh, here we are. Items. Little dumpy. Not that bad of an item. Not that bad of an item. Do I try? No. No, I don't think I do. I think it's time we go. So Estonia and a few small fiscal prudent countries are also typically very, very low debt countries. As high as the low 20s. That's their max. Due to strong fiscal rules, conservative budgets, rapid growth episodes, and deliberate debt reduction policies before the pandemic, so their public debt ratios stayed small compared with peers. And some commodity exporters and small territories as well. Low official debt in part because of off-balance sheet funds or small government footprints, but these numbers can be misleading if contingent liabilities, SOE debt, or currency mismatches exist. Basically, they could be labeled wrong, or calculated incorrectly. Okay, let's try and keep this damage as long as we can. You really are gonna summon guys on me immediately? That's cruel. But they were no match for my diamond fists. Thankfully, I can fly, so creep does not creep me out. Take care of him. There we go. Take care of death, first of all, because I hate death. That was close. Okay. Ooh, and we are no longer slowed. Dead. Gone. Eradicated. Laser. I am saving my strength card for if I take damage. Or when I take damage, rather. I don't want the larger footprint. The larger size. Oh. Nice. I forgot I had jumper cables. I don't want the larger size. And it does give me 1 health back, effectively. Since my heart containers can't increase, it gives me health. Okay. Okay. Please stop. Good, good, thank you. Whew. Honestly, second most nerve-wracking part right there. This is a cakewalk. I say as I almost get hit. And now comes the real hard part. Not this. Not this. Oh, okay. There we go. Here comes the real hard part. It's time to get her done. Little Dumpy, you're scaring me. Okay, we use that. We get hit twice immediately. Okay, this is not boding well for me, is it? Little Dumpy, you've saved my life. No! Guppy? No. Okay, we're gonna need to do another episode on this, I guess. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It is frustrating. But it is fine. I will still upload the entirety of this episode anyway. Because why not? I'll just have to do one extra episode. At least today was not a failure all the same. We got to Mega Satan. It was just not on an amazing run. Oh well. Is there anything else to talk about in regards to debt? I mean, I doubt anyone is listening to this point in the video anyway, but if you are, thank you. And let me just kind of state the obvious here. In regards to recent national debt changes in the US, yeah. Republicans, conservatives have touted themselves as being the fiscally responsible party. And as soon as they got into office, they increased the national debt by trillions and completely broke almost every campaign promise of theirs. Because that's what we've devolved to as a country, is now both the right and probably the left is soon to follow in this will just not mean anything at all. It'll just all be about politicians grabbing as much as they can while lying through their teeth about everything. Unfortunately, I hate living here. I love this country. But man, does this suck sometimes. I don't mean to be too much of a doomer either. This is not all politicians everywhere, and I am making some speculative statements about the future of politics in the US. It's possible that the Democrats don't fall that way, but things aren't looking good either. I wish a politician would actually care about the national debt. Unfortunately, dealing with it is an incredibly unpopular opinion, which evidently means that politicians will just keep making it worse and keep spending money that we don't have, and the burden will be on me. It'll be on my generation. It'll be on the generation of our children. It'll be even more on the generation of our grandchildren, and so on and so forth. And I'm not sure what will happen in the distant future because of national debt. It's so frustrating. Anyway, that's as political as I dare to get today. Ha. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something today about debt, about national debt. And I hope to see you again tomorrow for a more successful episode. Hopefully. Take care.